Alright, hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Much respect to you brothers out on the highways and byways pushing this truth with fear and sincerity. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. And Brother Khalak Hart come back at you with another video. And these entertainers, these celebrities, they're not feeling the vibe no more. They're not feeling the vibe in America, Babylon the Great, Virgin Daughter of Babylon. You know, they can sense that this place, something's wrong, something's not right. As you see, this is Mark Ruffalo. He was at the Golden Globes. We're going to play that video as well. Get his 2 shekels of talking about how he can't really enjoy his time at a award show because of the recent unaliving of a American woman in the streets of Minnesota. You know, and before he even, that even happened, I caught wind of this like a month or so ago. It says breaking actor Mark Ruffalo. Most of the crimes that are committed in this country are by, you see it, right? Or by so-called, white people, right? Which we know they're not white. They're red. They're the biblical Hebrew Edomites. Esau, Edom, right? Edom, Adawam means red. Esau, Ashashua, right? He is wasted away. Scrolls H 6422, I believe. He is wasted away because he don't have any pigmentation, right? The Lord put that mark on him, the mark of Cain, right? Which script is pigmentation. So-called white man today, right? Remember when Miriam was stripped of her pigmentation, and Aaron and Moses cried out and said, "Don't let her be like the one wasted, that was wasted, wasted away at birth," right? It was talking about Esau, Edom. But nevertheless, this place, Babylon, we would have healed her, but she can't be healed. Get that. Jeremiah 51. Start at 7. Jeremiah 51:7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, Yahweh, and made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And we see the nations are stirring up and getting even more pissed off at this bitch, at this whore. That's why in Revelation 17, it tells you that the beast shall hate the whore and strip her of her, burn her flesh. We know this place is going to be destroyed in 1 hour, right, by nuclear fire and so-called UFOs coming out of the sky, which NASA yesterday, NASA means to deceive in the Hebrew, NASA got on cut the feed, right, because a spacecraft, a huge spacecraft came into it not too long ago. So they see what's up there, and they're afraid to keep, 3-Eye Atlas or whatever it might be. We know the Lord is coming back in the mountain. Something so big you couldn't see around it. That's the second Edges. Edges talked about seeing that mountain. Verse 8, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. And we ain't taking no balm, we ain't howling for this place. You're gonna have people howling for this place because they're gonna miss it, especially the ones that made money and lived a comfortable, delicious life here, right? Even these entertainers, they starting to howl. This ain't right. Look at Jesse Ventura. He's saying we're living in a third world country when you have military police roaming the streets. checkpointing everybody's ID that looks like they don't, they fit the criteria of the Palantirs and the Gideons and whatnot, the AI recognition, facial recognition and whatnot, the their science and whatnot. We're in trouble, right? We're in Jacob's trouble. Verse 9, it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies, right? Her sins, Babylon's sins, right? Destroying the Lord's people. Not destroying them, but, trying to figure out a way to destroy them completely, right? Hurting the apple of the Lord's eye. This is Babylon for you, man. She ain't going to be healed. This place is going to be tore up. And we see it being torn up, right? Because these celebrities, right? These celebrities that's out here, they can feel the tension in the air. Nah, call hello, Yahweh, Shemi Al-Shabbat, Shem Kakadash. They can feel something's not right. Everybody can. It's just certain people, the Lord put the spirit on them like, hey, I gotta say something about this. As we're gonna see.
Usually a lot of fun, but I gotta be honest.
I want to ask you right off the bat, how much fun is it in that room?
It's usually a lot of fun, but I gotta be honest with you. I'm not feeling so great. We have a woman, Renee Good, was murdered in our streets of America today, and we got literally stormtroopers running around terrorizing. And as much as I love all this, I don't know if I can pretend like...
Yeah, because there's no fun. There's no fun for Babylon. That should be a title. There's no fun for Babylon, right? Let's get Isaiah 24. And Isaiah 24, starting at 7. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languishes, all the merry do sigh. And he's sighing out, right? He's crying out because of this new wine that's out here, right? This new wine of the Lord's destruction, right? The cup, remember, the cup should be passed over, right? This cup of indignation, like we had to take it. Now it's your turn, Esau. It says, the mirth of tabrets ceases, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceased, right? Because people they're not happy here, man. When the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn. But when a righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. Nobody's rejoicing in this place. That's Proverbs 29:2. Nobody's rejoicing in this place. This place is on its last leg. And they trying to dress it up and trying to do whatever they want, right? Stealing resources, stealing people, just going out through the earth doing what they normally do. They just showing you, right? Revelation 12:12, the devil shall come down with great wrath because he knows he has a short time. So again, this devil is going to continue his campaigning, right? They say if you take Greenland, it's going to be all hell to pay. So we know this prophecy is coming off the page, man. It's it's coming through the Bible, right? And only the men of the Lord are going to be the ones that can tell you this, right? Starting our apostles and our elders, a great millstone. They're going to be the ones to tell you this, man. Verse 9 says, they shall not drink wine with a song, right? He probably couldn't even he can enjoy himself out there, drinking champagne, and it's a great moment. Everybody coming together for their TV roles and movie roles and whatnot. Actually, he played in a good series called The Task. It just came out. It was pretty good. He was a DEA officer, and he was retired, turned Catholic priest. Retired from that, came back into the field to stop, basically drugs from happening, and a murder happened, and he actually he saved the murderer at the end, right? He helped him get away pretty much because of what happened to him. But nevertheless, check it out if you can. It's a good little entertainment watch. But like I was saying, he can't even enjoy, drinking and being merry when all that shit is on his mind, right? I'm reading again. They should not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. It says the mirth of the land is gone. And we see that. The mirth of the land is gone in this place.
This crazy stuff isn't happening. We have a president who says the laws of the world don't apply to him, and we can rely on his morality. But he has no morality. People can't pay their rent. They can't buy food. This isn't making us any safer. Insurance is impossible. They can't take care of their families and health.
What do you think we can do? What are the solutions?
It's doing something for the working people, putting all your focus on that. Yeah, the rich should pay their taxes. Don't give a tax break to the rich when people are suffering so much today. Do something for people.
Babylon is divided. Was it Matthew 12? That's why civil war is coming, man. Matthew 12 and 25. This mother is lucky. Matthew 12 and 25, and it says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought into desolation. It says, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Right, so this place is not going to stand. And I just, what's that? Wow. So 44441. Call hello Yahweh Shemi Al Shabbat Shem Kakadash. 44441. Man, that's powerful, man. It's a spirit. Because this place is not going to stand. This place is going to be destroyed. Right? And we can't wait for this place to be destroyed. Because there ain't no hope. There's no hope for this place. There's no hope for Babylon. You can't heal it. It's through. You can hope and wish all you want to, but this place is done. And we love it, man. We love it. It says, verse 26, and if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Right? How can his kingdom stand? His kingdom is not going to stand. Where's I know that NLT over here says civil war. Oh well. But that's all I had, right? Just short and sweet, not too much. But I hope you was edified. I hope you got something out of this. Hope to see you on the next video. Lord, shalom.